What? A plunger. And that's a wonderful intro to this week of D&D. He's running late. Yeah. Yes. That's the gist of it. Woo! Jeez. Hold on a second. Apparently, sound's actually not going through proper on the other end. OBS decided to be a piece of shit and change my sound settings.
No.
Yes.
Well,
Now you guys can be heard.
do that. While you do that, I'm gonna try and find my glasses.
Oh, I already fixed it. It was
well,
very
I don't
quick.
give a fuck, Julian.
Every once in a while, OBS wants to change settings, essentially.
Yes.
So, without me knowing, it decided that you guys are now on a different sound system.
Whoa. You know, where
Wait.
the hell are my glasses?
Now's the time to drop profanity while Twitch can't hear us.
No,
Fuck.
you guys are legible.
I know, I'm being smart.
Hard R.
Lame.
That was
So-
unnecessary. That was unnecessary.
Are you good,
No.
Josh?
No, my hair won't listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you look like you're going back to like high school punk emo days over there.
I'm in the awkward stage of growing my hair out, so it doesn't want to do anything.
I know that
Ooh.
point.
I mean,
Is that why you're
Yeah.
wearing the cocoon?
it's too short to do anything with, too long that it's annoying.
Yes.
The worst part for me was when it was like right about here at the bottom of my chin. Because
Really?
I couldn't even wear a hat.
Ouch.
It didn't look right.
You could put it up in a man bun.
Anyone else?
The most man bun I do is a loose one just for the sake of doing work.
Well-
If you see me actually have a fancy one, shoot me.
You did not do it yourself.
Now, actually, hang on. You're allowed to have a man bun, but you have to be a man. I'm talking veins on your veins.
What I tend to say, in the sake of man buns, quote unquote,
I mean, look at
is probably
Aquaman.
not Twitch friendly.
Okay.
Aquaman can have all the man bun he wants.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Billy says, yeah.
I have no clue what's happening, honestly. I have
Okay,
no
I'll
clue.
say-
Man buns.
The one who wears the bun is the one who bends over.
Have you seen Aquaman? Never's like, guilty.
Oh my god.
I hear it's good for your back.
Yeah?
On
Anyways,
that-
It's good on your
Anywho.
back.
Oh god.
Do I
wanna
need to say?
cry.
Do I need to say another dad joke and cripple you?
Yes.
No!
I think you just need to get to
I can't be
bonking everyone.
crippled by
There's too
dad
much
Hi,
jokes.
coming, I'm dad.
Please, no more dad jokes.
That was other part of our pre-stream. Dad joke.
What is this?
So one thing I want to say, I was talking.
No.
What?
You talking?
Shut up.
I messaged
So
him.
I
can't
was-
say on the stream. That's all.
I was talking to my DM mentor. Stop it, Mally. And he believes I've been I've been too stingy with XP, or I've not been rewarding XP for enough events,
Oh,
so to speak. It's basically that I've been a bit too stingy with awarding XP for different actions that are not combat related.
Interesting.
Yes.
Do I get XP for
No.
doing the deed?
No,
I
you
thought
get
you were
bonked.
I thought you were gonna say for making the tree fort.
That too.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There are areas where you guys should be getting even a small amount of XP for that I've not been doing because I didn't think about it. I thought I was giving enough, and it ended up, as far as storyline wise, you guys are much farther behind than I.
Well,
Then I
we
had,
we
planned.
find the most
So that's
bizarre
a
ways to go
surprise.
behind everything.
Right. You're not,
It's
and the
true.
thing is, it basically what it comes down to is I've not been rewarding XP for enough different activities you guys have been doing because our campaign's not is not a combat focused campaign really.
No, it is not.
So
Combat? What is that?
Hurrah!
It's that thing we do right before we light the bonfires.
Yeah.
Gathering kindling.
So
Look,
what?
if we don't light enough bonfires to summon a eldritch deity by the end of this campaign, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
He's just show up and be like, guys, stop it.
Guys, don't ruin the end of the campaign yet. Come on. Can't tell you all my secrets. So, the first thing I'm going to be doing is everyone, before we start the session, is going to start this session at level 3, as if you were level 3 before last session.
Okay, so are we
level up
at
time, then.
900 XP?
Yes,
I think that's
just
what-
bring
Yeah.
yourself right up to the level of level 3. The second thing, to make things, I think, easier overall, during set points, like set storyline points, instead of getting little bits of XP here and there, you guys will get like a half or a quarter of what you would need to go to the next level's XP in that chunk. Yes, Josh.
I rolled an 11 for my HP.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Roll a 3, I'm sad.
Did you
I
really?
got it.
What do we roll? Is it D20, D8,
Well, it's
D what?
based off your class, if you're like rolling
Yeah.
up your
Okay,
health.
let me go
He's a
look at it.
barbarian, so I'm guessing he has, what, a D12?
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
becoming a druid, so I have a D8.
I
Right,
got
you're... What'd you get, Corriar?
I rolled it too.
Oof.
I'm not the
So that-
worst.
So that brings me up to 10.
Guys,
Oof.
D8.
I
Yeah.
literally moved up.
I just want to point out, in 2nd edition, by the book, a wizard, which was my main class I played, my hit die was a D4. And I
Oofer.
never had a constitution buff on, like, for my rolls.
Oh, I
So-
forgot you had con. That's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's whatever your hit dice is plus your constitution modifier.
Imagine
Ooh,
having a good con mod. Mine's
fuck.
minus
So that
1.
brings me to +5.
Guys, I'm at 20.
I'm at
19.
42!
Imagine having good health.
20.
Look, I don't need health, so
I
long
don't
as
even have
get
that in
hits.
real life.
You have Bojangles. That's like a human body shield.
No, that's mean though.
And?
Alrighty then. Does anyone gain new abilities? Because I honestly don't remember.
Yes.
I
I get a new
do.
spell shit.
Yeah, I get
I
new
get to choose my roguish
cantrips.
archetype.
I get to choose
I just
my
have
bard
to
knowledge.
look at one thing specifically.
I know
level
what
3 is
none
like
of
a
these
big
mean.
boost for everyone.
That's what I thought.
Class,
Yeah.
level, what does this shit mean? Oh!
I was gonna say, weren't you supposed to research this, Amy?
Well, I did, but I hardly looked at it. I like skimmed over shit.
What you?
You never said I had to do it well.
I did say do it well.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I
He was
clearly
like
missed
very
that.
thorough.
So,
I was like, look
I'm
into
doing
stuff, read up what you want to do.
I'm doing the
did.
arcane trickster thing. So I need 2 unto spells from enchantment and or illusion, and then 1 more. That can be any class.
Hey, do you know what you're doing?
Me?
Yes, Cameron. All right. For anyone who's already done the research and they know where they're going, just put it on your paper. Do what you need to do, and then we'll go through everybody to see what they did. Like as far as that. If you have questions, flag me down. Amy didn't do the research.
I did
Did you?
research, but I have to do more research.
Well,
Yeah.
Because it turns out the research I did is not for this level.
Oh, I'm not doing like any multi-class shit like you guys. So like, what I just need to do is just like.
I don't
do
think most people are doing
spells and
I was
multi-class
just saying, I
shit.
haven't multi-classed yet.
I think I'm the only one
Plan on
multi-classing
it.
right
I
now.
didn't fully decide everything I wanted because I didn't realize
Yeah.
we were jumping right into it.
Yeah.
that's again though. I did. And either way, it's fine. We can get this happening. At level 3, you get to choose a pact. A pact boon is what it's called.
Yeah.
Did you decide what boon you wanted? There are 3 of them, or 2 of them, I think. Hold on. How many
I'm
are there?
seeing either Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Chain, or Pact of the Tomb?
Tome. Like
Tome.
magical tome.
I was kind of leaning towards that, but I was also leaning towards Blade. It doesn't
So-
give me any
Tomb is better.
information on. It doesn't give me any information on it from this
You can
shit.
use your action to create a packed weapon in your empty hand. You can choose the form that this melee weapon takes each time you create it.
Mhm.
You are proficient with it while you wield it. The weapon counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunities to non-magical attack damage. Your pack disappears if it's more than, or your packed weapon disappears if it's more than 5 feet away from you for 1 minute or more.
Shit.
It also disappears if you use this feature. Again, if you dismiss the weapon, no action required, or if you die. You can transform one magical weapon into your packed weapon by performing a special ritual while holding the weapon. You perform the ritual over a course of 1 hour and can be done during a short rest. You can dismiss the weapon, shunting it into an extra dimensional space, and it appears whenever you create your packed weapon thereafter. You cannot affect an artifact or a sentient weapon in this way. The weapon ceases being your packed weapon if you die. You can perform a 1 hour long ritual on a different weapon, or if you use a 1 hour ritual to break your bond to it. The weapon appears at your feet as if it's an extra dimensional space when your bond breaks.
Yeah.
That's Pact of the Blade.
Oh, that's just Pact of the Blade? Shit. Okay.
So for Pact of the Blade, essentially, you become... Damn fly. You can make a magical weapon.
Okay. I might do that then.
Do you want me to go over the other 2 with you?
The only other one that I'm actually curious about is the Pact of the Tome.
So with that one, your patron gives you a grimoire called a Book of Shadows. When you gain this feature, you choose 3 cantrips from any class spell list. The 3 don't need to be on the same list. So you can take 3 cantrips, one from, for the sake of argument, one from Wizard, one from Bard, and one from Cleric, for the sake of argument. While the book is on your person, you can cast those cantrips at will. They don't count against your number of cantrips known. If they don't appear on the Warlock spell list, they are nonetheless Warlock spells for you. If you lose the Book of Shadows, you can perform a 1 hour ceremony to receive a replacement from your patron. This ceremony can be done during a short or long rest, and it destroys the previous book. The book turns to ash when you die. So essentially, Pact of the Blade gives you a weapon, so you're never without one. Or Pact of the Tome, essentially you get 3 cantrips from any spell list.
I'll go for that. The spell list, dude.
Yeah. So you know where to look for that, so.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Anyone else need assistance with finding information?
I believe I got it. I just want to make sure I understood it correctly.
Alright, let me pull it up quick. One thing I will say, this is not sponsored, but God, I love D&D Beyond.
Not sponsored yet.
If
Never.
we get sponsored, that's a win. All right, so
Who? Bad Dragon.
Oh, God damn it.
Yes, please.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dr.
We're just
Squatch.
talking about dragons that are bad.
please stop. All right, so for you, your first thing is called Roguish Archetype.
Right.
Yeah, I chose the
your
Arcane
choices.
Trickster sub thing.
Okay. All right. What areas are you?
So it said I needed enchantment and or illusion spells plus one other spell and then one cantrip plus a mage hand, which it gives me. So I chose Charm Person, which is enchantment.
Yep.
Command, which is enchantment,
Okay.
and Mending, which is transmutation. And all of those
I think
are
you got
level
it.
1.
Yeah, I think you got it, dude.
And
I don't think you
then-
needed me.
Wait, that was the cantrip, not the. Never mind. Go on without me. I gotta do something.
All right. Everyone else okay?
I believe so.
Boom, boom, ba-dum.
Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna have to manage these new spells without cards. That's gonna be awkward. Ugh.
Okay, between Vicious Mockery and Mending, which one would you recommend?
Uh,
They're both cantrips. Between Vicious Mockery and Mending.
Vicious
Do we get a
Mockery.
vote for this?
Personally,
Sure.
Vicious Mockery.
I vote for Vicious Mockery.
yeah,
But you have to mock.
I
Yeah, you
got
have
it.
to say something mean.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
That's exactly what I was thinking!
Yeah, I will do that. Okay, so now I
expect no
actually
less of
have.
insults.
Ooh,
Now I actually have 3 spells and 3 cantrips.
I forgot there's an ability that comes with Dwargar at level 3.
what's that?
Enlarge/reduce.
Oh
Excuse
no!
That's concerning.
I
Yeah,
had
it
that
should
spell
be.
for a long time.
So I can cause a creature or an object I can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration.
Excuse you?
It's
Choose
it on
either
Josh.
a creature or an object that is neither worn nor carried. If the target is unwilling, it can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell has no effect. If the target is a creature, everything it is wearing and carrying changes size with it. Any item dropped by an affected creature returns to normal size at once.
Julian. So if I'm wearing you, do we both grow?
or shrink.
So it says,
True.
enlarge. The target size doubles in all dimensions. And its weight is multiplied by 8.
Doubles.
This growth increases its size by one category, from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available.
I would be over 15 feet tall.
I don't think we need that.
Ultimate
I think we
We
Steed!
need that.
You know that scene from Attack on Titan when the Titan's staring over the wall? That's me.
It's Colossal Titan, dude.
Make
I love
tiny
this.
tools that I can only access when I enlarge you.
Oh my god. We're just like sitting at camp, you make me bigger, you're like, I need this.
But as soon as it leaves your person, it
Well,
gets
that's
smaller.
it's as long as he's like that, I would have the tool. So I would have like how we were joking about a platform saddle.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Oh god.
Now we just can actually do that.
Oh my.
How long does it last? What's the duration?
Sadly, it says only up to a minute.
Oh.
Oh, I can do a lot in a minute.
Oh, there is more to this
Oh,
yet.
I know.
Should have read up more on the Drogar before I said yes to this, I feel like.
Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons
Take
also
that,
grow
jeez.
to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks will, with them, deal 1d4 extra damage. Reduce, the target size is halved in all dimensions. Its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. The reduction decreases its size by one category, from medium to small, for example. Until the spell ends, the target also has disadvantage on strength and checks and saving throws. And, let's see. While the weapons are reduced, the target attacks with 1d4 less damage. But it can't lower it less than 1.
And you can't reduce, again, I just want to make sure I understand. You cannot increase or reduce things that are things people are wearing. It has to be an object not wearable or a willing person, correct?
Actually, I
unwilling.
didn't see anything on a specific, like if they're wearing it, if you can change just that item. All it specified is if they're wearing something, it changes with them.
Are you sure? Because I thought you said it did. Hold on. I want to look this up too.
What I see is if the target is a creature, everything it is
What's the
wearing
spell?
and carrying. It's enlarge/reduce.
Damn it. Large. Again, I'm just. Ah! That's loud.
That is so loud.
I knew it. As soon as I muted Josh, the sound would have went. Jeez.
I sent you the thing.
Oh, I got it on.
Well, I figured
one
it's
step
best for
ahead
us
of
to
you.
see the same thing, because it could be slightly different, but depending on the platform.
Well, D&D Beyond is supposed to be right out of the book.
Well, that's Dwargar is not exactly 100% official for player model. That's the problem there.
It's fine.
It says it's a second level transmutation, though.
That's true.
Is it not in Xanathars?
No.
Oh.
It is, this is the MTOF variant of Dwargar. The most that actually mentions Dwargar is a brief statement in the dwarves' construction, and then there's also one that is designed as a monster.
So,
Mally, you
what I'm
okay?
thinking.
You okay?
She's okay. Let her alone.
She's a good girl, Mally.
Alright, so it says choose either a creature or an object that is neither worn nor carried. So that
Okay,
would make
so
me...
it was there. I just didn't see it scanning back
You
through.
read it the first time, I thought. I was just like...
I didn't see it scanning back through. That's the
No,
problem.
no, you're okay. You're okay. D&D Beyond has the same thing, so...
But damn it, I can't make them drop their pants.
You know, that was probably put
What?
in the ruling that specific wording because of people like you, Julian.
Just shrink them while they're wearing the pants.
Shrink the pants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you meant shrink them. The person. What?
Oh,
I didn't know I had skinny jeans.
so for the sake of argument, you could shrink a building, but you couldn't shrink a person's shirt.
Yes, unless you shrink the person with it.
Right. At that point, you're doing it on the person, and their clothes are a side effect.
Yeah. It has a range of 30 feet. Duration is concentration up to 1 minute.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh,
That'll make
that's
some
why.
interesting resolutions.
Yeah.
Be interesting. Open. There we go. What went off?
Okay. Got shit set. Hopefully.
Okay. Did you get your thing figured out, Amy?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your cantrips you're taking?
Shit. Cantrips.
From any list, any spell list.
Okay. So from the packed, I went with
No.
acid. That. Just double checking. That's what you mean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The one you went with. Yes, you get 3 cantrips from any spell list.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing acid splash, which is bubble of acid.
Okay.
Poison spray, which is as it sounds.
I'm concerned.
Spare the dying, grave domain, and then that was it.
So acid splash, spare the dying, and what's the third one?
Poison spray.
Poison spray. Okay. Spell on yourself once with this trait using.
Yeah, it's a little throttled on the Dwargar. I went over to features and actually read where it says about adding it. So I can only cast it on myself once, and I can only use the enlarge.
So no shrinking yourself to try to make yourself pickable up by a mage hand.
Correct.
Although you're
I'm
probably still too
upsetty.
fat for that anyways.
I wanted giant Beckai. With what would be normal size Rorik.
So if I'm in the pouch, am I technically wearing him as well?
I love it. I mean, he's not wrong.
For the sake of the fact that I think it would be very amusing, I will allow.
Yes!
But Beckai will be treated similar to tools and items. If
Just call
Rorik,
Beckai a
Yeah,
tool.
I was gonna say if I get out of the pouch, he just immediately shrinks.
yes.
He's just like, oh.
Alright, well, we're 32 minutes into the hour.
I mean,
Correct.
we're talking about important stuff. It's not ADHD.
We weren't.
completely.
Yeah, we're not
Also,
doing nothing.
Steven
We're
said he
leveling.
was going to be a little late.
What I'm supposed
This is
That's
not a
little
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little was a little while ago. He late. Damn it, fucking apple.
All right. Now that I've said that piece, just let me know when it is my turn to list the stuff that I've added, and we're good.
Just we can start with you, Julian. I don't know. Is everyone done? Everyone do their health. Everyone do any stat boost they're supposed to get. The whole night.
I believe so.
I think so.
Kaiser, for yours, since you're multi-classing into Druid, your health would go up by the Druid's health die.
Yes, I've made
Okay.
sure of that. I got a 3, so...
Gotcha. I didn't see the class thing, and I went to the wrong thing. Well, it's monster. Monster. There's a class. I don't remember what you get. Druidic and spellcasting. You already had spellcasting.
Yeah. So I think all I really got was Druidic. I don't think I really got much else.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Druidic is. Secret language of the Druids. Okay, so the story we're going to use to explain how you learn Druidic is that
The squirrel.
Link, when he was teaching you, he taught you the ways of the Druid. That work for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, as for proficiencies, like, I assume I don't get the proficiencies that the Druid would have since I didn't start as one?
Correct.
Okay.
It should say if you go under the multi-class thing, it should tell you everything that you get.
Some
Like I don't
multi-class
think you can get
page?
the equipment either.
Well, yeah, obviously I wouldn't get the equipment. I'd just be magic equipment out of the air at that point.
Just walking around and just like Coco from that Imaginary Friends show. You just like shit out an egg. it's all in there. Yes, I would love some Coco. She was asking if you want any juice.
What are you doing, Logan?
Googling.
Oh shit, what are you doing?
I was Googling.
You gotta stop
Uh-huh.
Googling yourself.
What
We're
are
in the
you
middle of
watching?
something.
Fabian Jack?
Ah.
So does
Okay, no, I do gain some proficiencies, but I think they're all proficiencies I already had.
Your proficiency bonus is always based off your total character.
No,
Character
not
level.
that. Like, I'm looking at the multi-classing thing, and it says you do gain proficiencies if you
Oh.
multi-class.
You're
For Druid,
correct.
it
When
says
you gain-
light armor, medium armor, and shields, but I'm pretty sure I already have all that.
Clerics get light armor, one skill of your choice, one musical. Oh, that's bard. Light armor, medium armor, shields, and yeah, same thing.
Although, supposedly Druids will not wear armor or shields made of metal.
Right.
I don't think it's really established what my shield is. My armor is leather, so that's not an issue, but my shield? I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna say it's just like a wood shield.
Works for me.
You're multi-classing into druid
Yes.
Yes.
and not rogue.
No. Because Pretty Bird is becoming a good person.
Oh, weird.
That's a lot of our characters are starting to become lighter.
There's also already 2 rogues in the party, so.
Well, I'm saying,
Ah,
like,
what's a few more?
I'm saying, like, mine was originally meant to be a slave trader.
Oh my god.
He owns Cameron.
I mean, yeah. That backstory is so much lighter than that. Holy shit.
I mean, technically, the plan was to own a bunch, not to sell them. But
You've only used me like 2 or 3 times.
you know, I got more interested into blacksmithing.
Yeah.
I think you noticed too that every time you're like, "I'm dying," we're all just like,
Oh no, I haven't even cared.
Logan, quick question. According to Orc Pub, I need to choose 2 cantrips instead of 1, even though on the handbook it says I'm only supposed to know 3 cantrips.
Get your fucking
Wrong.
face out of my tea, cat. Go away.
So I'm just not sure
Let me look.
if I have to pick another one or if Orc Pub's just being weird.
I noticed there's a lot of discrepancies with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're going to go with the rule book because it says the same thing. D&D Beyond says the same thing as the actual books do.
Okay.
Orc Pub, I think, is adding extra rules or something that's not part of something that I'm aware of. I don't know.
The roles itself, it follows actual roles, but depending on like what options you choose, like there are some races, for instance, that are homebrew or not exactly like by the rule books. Like the Dwargar is not actually 100% official because it's not made for player use.
Yeah, but we found a good information on it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like, in the sake of mine, it did give me stuff like, say, that enlarge spell, but it,
Yep.
although it's
That
not
makes sense to a
listed
storyline
here-
for your race.
Yeah.
That literally, that part, like I said, I'm not worried about that. What did you go with for your rogue archetype again? Cameron?
I went with the Arcane Trickster. Because I'm supposed to have 3 cantrips and 3 first level spells, 2 of which need to be illusion or enchantment.
Get you catch.
You learn Mage Hand and 2 other cantrips of your choice.
I learned
Yeah.
2 others?
2 other cantrips plus Mage Hand.
Okay,
With the
do I
Arcane
get...
Trickster, you don't know a third cantrip until level 10.
The thing is, I already have Dancing Lights.
That's the race thing.
Oh, well... I'm a fucking idiot. Alright,
It's okay.
well, I will just find something as we go then.
Well, it has to be from the wizard spell list.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That should narrow it down what you can choose considerably.
Arcane Trickster doesn't get its own spell list.
So use
Aw.
wizard spell list.
That's okay.
Only wizard? They don't get to like choose a specific casting class?
Nope.
Lame.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
I'm excited. I'm printing out a dice bottle that's supposed to be twice the
It's
size of the one I
huge.
printed for Sarah.
Like it's just got the base. It's huge.
And Sarah's is supposed to hold 28 dice, so if this one really is bigger, that's a lot of dice. I'm excited. Anyway. Are we missing anyone besides Cameron? Or besides Steven? Christ.
No.
Now you're switching it up.
I
Oh,
baked my
uh-oh.
brain in the sun yesterday, so just all assume I'm an idiot.
I mean.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
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 Anyway,
Hi, Billy.
is Billy in the chat? Oh yeah, I don't have it pulled up on my phone. Hold on.
She waved.
Yay.
What's going on?
Where's Twitch? Here's Twitch. Do we still seriously not have Steven? We've killed 40 minutes.
Nope. He's a lying bastard.
It really is a lying bastard. Somebody ping him.
I mean, are we ready to start saying our stuff then?
What stuff?
Like what we've added to our characters?
Oh, yes. Sorry. We'll start with Julian because he's been very, very impatient.
I'm trying to keep it moving
Very.
so that we can have Belle and Amy go on the date.
We have to finish what we're doing here first.
Yeah, no, we're in
in
like
the
a
middle-
slave camp. That's not a good
I
place for
was
a
totally
date.
hoping to kind of like ignore that and like forget about it for like the day, but no, y'all had to remember.
Speaking of which, happy birthday, Amy.
Yes, everyone wish Amy, aka Corriar, a very happy birthday. She is now officially. How old are you?
17.
She's officially 17 years old,
Shoot
And-
myself.
and she is taken.
I always forget how young you are.
Yeah, she has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. She has a something.
Something.
Which was it?
Something.
She has a girlfriend.
Something.
He gave me a plant today.
Oh.
Hey,
Fake one.
that's so cute.
Do not kill it.
Well,
Just
fake, so
Whatever you
I
do, do
can't
not let
kill
that
it.
plant die.
No promises.
So,
Okay, so I took in True Strike.
Wow. Sorry.
hold on. All right, Julian,
Alright, so
go ahead. Tell us.
So of course, the plans is to eventually move into Artificer, but I want to at least have 3 levels of Bard.
Artificer.
Whatever.
You know what he's saying.
So I rolled a 4 for the health, total of 5 with the con, brings me up to 19 total health. The college I chose is the College of Whispers.
Rogi. He is a
So we
sneaky
basically
bard.
have 3 rogues now.
I mean, I already somewhat was. It's not so much that I'm a rogue, so much as I'd say
I
more,
go back to.
I'd say
the
closer
snake.
to like Spy Master style.
I refer back to the snake and the spider, where you both basically told them, "Come and get me."
But so with this comes 2 abilities. One is Psychic Blades.
Ooh.
Which
Can you
one?
tell I haven't read the bard class?
So this I gain the ability to make my weapons attack magically toxic to a creature's mind. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one of your bardic inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage to that target.
Damn.
You can only do so once per round on your turn. The psychic damage increases when you reach certain levels in this class, increasing to 3d6 at 5th, 5d6 at 10th, and 8d6 at 15th.
Okay, just for clarification for you, as you plan on multi-classing.
Yeah, I know there's a
into
chance I'm not going to
artificer.
reach them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just because you're level 5 total, if you have 2 levels in Artificer and 3 levels in Bard, you don't get the level 5 equivalent stuff for the Bard.
Then the other ability it gives is Words of Terror.
Oh my.
You learn to infuse innocent-seeming words with an insidious magic that can inspire terror. If you speak to a humanoid alone for at least 1 minute, you can attempt to seed paranoia in its mind. At the end of the conversation, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell, save DC, or be frightened of you or another creature of your choice. The target is frightened in this way for 1 hour, until it is attacked or damaged, or until it witnesses its allies being attacked or damaged. If the target succeeds on its saving throw, the target has no hint that you tried to frighten it. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. Let's see.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck Bards.
Also, it gets the Bard itself. Let me find where I had it here. Gets expertise at level 3.
Okay.
Which basically I can double the proficiency score on 2 skills. Hold on. I chose Deception and Persuasion.
Shocker.
That brings, let me see here.
What's your deception right now?
Say again?
What's your deception now?
I'm trying to find where it says it here. Here it is.
Oh.
So Deception is +7.
Now?
Yes.
Oh my god.
As well as Persuasion.
A 13 or better. That's all you need. To hit an actual...
to hit the net 20, yeah.
Yep. Magical number 20.
I'll still have to go see if there's other things that got added, but other than those, there's I was able to add 1 more spell. This is my first official level 2 spell, which I chose Suggestion. Essentially, I can suggest a course of activity, limited to a sentence or 2, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking a creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful acts, end the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its abilities. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which the duration is up to 8 hours, based on concentration. I do have to use the concentration to keep it going. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do. You can also specify conditions that will trigger a special activity during the duration. For example, you might suggest that a knight give her war house to the first beggar she meets. If the condition isn't met before the spell expires, the activity isn't performed. If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
So
Steven just told me that his stuff took way longer because of some bullshit. He'll be on in a few.
Alright.
So, to paint a picture for anyone who doesn't quite understand the second part of that spell, if you've seen the movie Now You See Me, right when the detective guy goes, "Son of a bitch," and the guy they're interrogating just starts like playing Beethoven, that was a set triggered event, so to speak, a set triggered suggestion to the guy. Julian could do something similar, setting a verbal thing or a visual thing or as long as the condition is within reason, I think.
What spell was that?
Suggest.
Okay, so it's similar to what I have. Command, I think it's called, but slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slight
Command
differences
is
between the
one word, instantaneous.
two. Yeah.
That's what I got.
It's like come.
And you gotta be a little more specific than that.
The witch mode. Let me clarify for anyone who has the spell command in this group. If you try to use it in such a fashion that is such as that I can make it dirty or or something to that effect, I will not hesitate to go full on sixth
Do it.
grader and
Please
make
do.
Just walks up, tells some random to come, and you just see moisture.
The guy keeps following you around for some reason.
The moisture just casually expands in the pants.
No, it'd be a girl if if it's that easy. Not magic.
I want to go die.
All right, who wants to go next? Oh, sorry, Cameron, are you done? Or
I think
wait, no.
so.
Yeah, Julian. You all. Oh, he also gets a racial spell for he gets the enlarge half of reduce.
Yes.
So he gets enlarge basically on self.
Yes.
For campaign and story purposes, we are counting Beckeye when he's wearing Rorik in the pouch as worn. So long as Rorik stays in the pouch, Beckeye also gets the benefits of enlarge.
Well, yeah, I'm his mount.
And if anyone has a problem with me not following the rules on that one, fuck you, I'm the DM.
I never have ever truly followed the rules in this bullshit.
We actually follow
There
the
are
rules.
some that follow very strictly.
There are
Yeah.
some people, and then there are people who are called rules lawyers, where if it's not in the rules, it's not part of the game, and you're fine to be damned. I treat the rules first and foremost, like I read in, I think, 2nd edition DM guide. Any and all these rules are at the DM's discretion. So at any point, I can decide for campaign-wise.
Variant encumbrance.
Yeah. No, fuck that. Anything that's more work for everybody, myself included, just assume we ain't doing that shit.
Like counting arrows.
Like counting arrows, or worrying about food and water, and all the extra. If it's part of your immersion, please feel free.
Yeah, I've had a quiver of 20 arrows this entire time, and I know I've shot all of them probably.
Oh, the second that he
Magic
said that we're not
cover
counting
never
arrows,
runs
I just
out.
removed the arrows from my
Yeah.
character sheet.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had to make space for anything else yet, so it's
Yeah.
just there.
Like you have to buy. The only thing I'm going to say for any kind of weapon that has munition, you have to buy munition at least the first time. Once it's bought, it's just an understood thing. It's done.
It's infinite ammo.
What about magic ammo? Because aren't there +1 arrows and shit?
Any kind of magical items like that will be sufficient to different rules, but for basic items like arrows, absolutely we're not counting that. If we get to the point where we decide we're going to allow things like muskets in the game, you will count your musket balls. But muskets do stupid amounts of damage in comparison to an arrow.
Yeah.
That's a spicy musket ball.
Yeah, they also would probably take 5 rounds to reload.
I think they take 1 full round to reload.
The muskets do not take 6 seconds to reload.
Nope.
I think in the DM guide it does, or in the player's guide.
Well,
I
I'm
don't know.
going off of real life, and they are slow as
no.
shit to reload.
No, I don't disagree there.
This is
Says
a
fuck
fantasy
the
game,
musket.
dude.
Says fuck the musket, engineers a machine gun. I've created an invention!
Saying
but no, a musket should not
Hey!
take the same amount of time to reload as a crossbow.
Woohoo! We got a
Finally!
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Steven, you missed all the fun dad jokes.
That took way longer than it should have. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was
You
some-
missed me wanting to die.
whenever we got
Steven,
there, the guy that we were picking the vehicle up from wasn't there. We didn't know where the keys were. So
So,
Ben.
Steven.
What?
Level up.
Long
Go to
story
level 3.
short, automatically put yourself at level 3, and then the only other bit of important knowledge you missed is instead of doing individual XP based off event, because that's, at least for me, I've found it's very hard for me to be reliant in giving the a good amount of XP for stuff.
Hold on. Can I pause you just for 1 second to say this? I meant to type in orc pub, but I hit enter early, and I typed orc, and it brought up Ohio state laws.
Oh.
They got orcs in Ohio? I want to see those orcs.
I guess.
All nerds hid to the internet.
The fuck?
I don't know. It brought up
Ohio
State.
revised code.
Yeah, Ohio. It's Ohio revised code state laws. Did you just do it, Cameron? To see if I was to double check me or something?
That's
I mean,
what I was
I
doing
just
too.
wanted to know why it was orc.
I don't know.
Oh, you know,
Alright,
the other
cool.
thing you missed, Cameron. Or, Steven.
Excuse me?
Bottle. Steven.
It does not have the lid on it.
What?
Oh, fuck. Give me the lid. This is on Thingiverse for free. It is a dice bottle. It holds 28 dice.
Ooh.
And it has the lid. And look. Steven.
I'm trying to look.
Oh, sorry. I twisted the lid too much. Look.
Nice.
Here you go, babe.
By the way, what's the die that I roll for my health
Let me look
points?
it up.
For a cleric, I think it's a D8s.
That's what I
Or
wanted to say.
your hit dice is.
Yes, I think that'd be a D8.
I'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, a 6. Nice.
Plus your con bonus.
Yes, plus con, which should put me to +3. That's another 9 health.
Yep. You get 1 more first level spell and 2 second level spells.
Okay, hold on.
I'm still sad about.
Where is my Clarence file? That's my
10.
learn
Actually, how does
data.
multiclassing work? I assume I only have first level spells.
Yes.
Okay.
So, to explain multi-leveling as far as like
Holy shit, I'd
how
count
that works, it's like I've kind of explaining before. If you hit level 5, and the first 3 levels are, well, we'll use Julian because that's, let's say he gets to level 5, and 3 of his levels are Bard, and 2 of his levels are Artificer. Oof, that was hard to say. It makes him a level 3 Bard and a level 2 Artificer. Total level being 5. So, if it was a combat-focused campaign, your character would have some struggles a little bit, because effectively, your character's gaining more.
Underleveled.
Well, it's not so much he's underleveled; he's gaining more abilities or spells or things, but their overall power is not as high as someone who's staying straight with their class.
Mm-hmm.
That's most people only do a 3 or 5 dip into another one.
Right.
Yeah.
They get enough to
Because
get.
anything past that's like stupid.
I'm debating whether I want to push Bard a little bit more, but
What did you? By the way, did you say I got one more spell? One more.
You get 2 levels. You get 2 level 2 spells and 1 level 1.
Okay, so basically, so now instead of having the 2 level 1 spell slots, I now have 1 level 1 and 2 level 2s.
No, you should have
Or-
3 level 1s.
Or
You should
3
have gotten
levels.
extras. Yeah, you should have gotten a 3rd level 1 spell at level 2.
We did?
You should have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Alright,
That's why I
So-
was more willing to cast spells, because I had an extra slot.
I missed that memo. So
Apparently.
okay, so but now I have 2 level 2s and 1 level 1.
Yeah. In your case, 2 level 2s, and you need to do 2 level 1s if you only have 2 level 1 spells now. You should be at 4 level 1 spells and 2 level 2 spells.
Okay.
You can also upcast certain spells, although I don't know how many of those are actually going to be at level
Okay.
1.
You got the crop circles
some
around
are.
me. I'm confused.
So, what he was talking about, the later thing to worry about.
Basically, as lower
get
level
out.
spells are,
Mally, get out of the fridge.
they're
Bro.
like shit, but you could cast them for higher spell slots to make them less shit.
Well, okay, yeah, I understood that. So I can't. So I'm trying to remember. When it comes to all my spell slots that I have, do I have a limit to how many I can use, or I can use all those spell slots in one day, or can I only use so
You can
many?
use them all in one day.
Okay. So basically,
And every time you long rest, you get them all back.
So I have right now. I have 4 level 1 slots and 2 level 2 slots. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So
And
holy
3
shit,
cantrips.
6 spells a day.
holy shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I was like, I was still using my spell slots sparingly because I thought I only had 2 for some reason.
And yeah,
I
this
missed
is probably like a no dumb moment, but while you can cast lower level spells at a higher slot, you can cast higher level spells at a lower slots.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah. It's kind of one of the reasons why like spells like Magic Missile are so great.
Mm-hmm.
Because the higher level spell slot you use, the more missiles you shoot.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Computer, could you be less stupid for me, please?
But like I was saying, for multi-class purposes. If it was a combat-driven campaign, there's less enticing reasons to multi-class unless you have a long-term plan for your level 20 character that you need to go through different areas to get bonuses.
Oh yeah, no, the choices I made for my druid make 0 sense in a combat campaign.
Right. But we're not in a combat campaign. We're in a story-driven campaign.
So if you are in a combat, like, I normally wait till later, so like I'll get to at least level 8 before I do my dip.
Right. Yeah.
Is that your happy dance because you have an ice cream?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so Cameron's done his part, or his thing. Julian's done his. Amy, I basically walked you through yours, so we already know yours. Kaiser. Couldn't remember her name for a second, sorry.
Well, there's not much to say. I got 3 health when I leveled up. I can now speak Druidic, and my spells don't really matter because I can just change them out whenever I want because fucking Druids are cool as hell like that. But my cantrips do matter because I can't just change those out. I chose Mending and Druidic Craft. And I'm going to annoy Logan by forcing him to give me information. Because I can demand that he tells me what the weather is. For 24 hours.
What the weather?
I hate you so much.
It's a lovely autumn day.
Struck by lightning.
I expect a weather person voice.
Remember, D&D is the only competition in D&D is seeing who can get the DM to say "fuck you" first. And right now, Kaiser is in the lead.
I think I've been in the lead for most of the campaign.
No, he's been in the lead for essentially the entire thing.
I can't remember if I sent the meme or not, but I basically sent a meme. I think I sent a meme. I sent it, but basically the meme said, other people, it was like, you, an idiot. D&D is a game about competition. It's about working together to solve puzzles and get through difficult situations. Me, an intellectual. D&D is absolutely a competition. The competition is who can get the DM to say "fuck you" first.
Hey.
Yeah, no, you first I used Thaumaturgy as a combat spell, and then now I'm going to force Logan to tell me the weather.
That's just cool, though.
So, being as he wasn't here, nobody tells Steven the plan.
No.
I don't even remember the plan.
The plan.
The plan.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
plan or the
Yeah.
plan?
Like I've been just so
That
caught up
plan.
in wanting to tell
Oh,
Logan
that
that he's gonna have to
plan,
tell me the weather every so often that I've just been laughing to myself the whole time.
That's fair.
while
Kaiser,
we deal with this world-ending disaster, I will take you now to the weather.
Yes. I
Oh,
appreciate
no.
you so much.
actually be correct because it's
I
magic.
expect it like mid fighting a dragon, be like, "What's the weather like?"
I mean, it is instantaneous and it only
I
takes
feel
one
like-
action.
I feel like
So here's-
Amy's the only one who understood what I just
I
said.
I
understood.
didn't hear what you said.
What'd you
sorry.
say?
I said, and while we deal with this world-ending disaster, I take you now to the weather.
I have the first book for like the first couple episodes of the scripts.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't need to know. It's okay.
I think it's a band kid thing.
It's
No.
not. What?
It's actually not.
It's
No?
not. Surprisingly.
Is it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Only the cool kids knew what it was.
I wish that I could be like the cool kid.
Or the
Josh,
sad and
you wanna
depressed
cover-
kids who like sci-fi.
Oh, I just thought of something. I need to figure out how to get wizard spells somehow, so I can get the last like utility spell. What's it called? Prestidigitation, right?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, just have all 3 like utility spells, so I can do basically whatever the fuck I want.
Oh my.
Sounds about right.
A minor magical trick. Create instantaneous harmless sensory effects. Light or snuff out candles and stuff. Clean or soil an object. Chill, warm, or flavor up. Stuff. Make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object. Create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand. And if you cast the spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time.
But by the way, I was telling a friend about our D&D campaign the other day, and I was talking about how my I used that cantrip to make the rock shiny for a one combat. Well, then later on, I was talking about Kaiser's character and how his character is like this. He's Ching Chang is supposed to be so he's super attracted to anything shiny. And my friend got super disappointed whenever he asked about it, and I told him that Kaiser didn't have to roll for will saves to not have to roll at a disadvantage while he's using the shiny rock. He's like, your DM is too soft. He's like, he should have made him roll for a will save, and if he
I would
failed
have
the
been
will
fine
save,
though. Like,
he should
I
have
had to roll a bunch of will saves. and I succeeded
That would have
in all.
been funny.
To a degree, there's like Kaiser said, he's been basically succeeding anytime I throw a will save at him.
Yeah, I've been the same way actually. I've succeeded
one of
on
the
my
things-
will saves.
And the other side of it is, keep in mind, every time he'd have to do a will save, that prolongs combat.
Yeah, true.
In a party this size, prolonging combat even by adding something like a will save can be a massive amount of time.
Especially whenever we all share a singular brain cell that's fighting for 3rd place.
You're being very generous with 3rd place.
3rd place is the lowest position available.
What? Oh, I thought this was a blue and a yellow. I'm gonna say it about candy. Anyway,
Alright.
so the other change, Steven, that you weren't here to be told, is to help assist in more consistent leveling up and keeping you guys on the curve for power. Instead of doing action-based experience, it's going to be almost like chapter-like experience.
Okay.
So
So
you'll
basically,
Yeah,
as we work our way
milestones.
through the storyline, we'll basically get experience to help chain with that.
yes.
So
On
you're
this
saying no amount of
episode-
side quests we do, we don't level up. That's a shame.
On this
Side quests will
episode
give
of
you
ADHD
still-
Nomads.
We're going everywhere but
Side-
nowhere.
Yeah, if you do like side events, side quests, that kind of stuff, you'll still get XP. It'll be though it'll still be a milestone. It just won't be a long milestone.
Hey Logan,
Yes.
I cast Druidcraft. What's the weather like?
Is it cloudy with a chance of meatballs?
It is sunny.
Be careful
For
how
the
much
next
you
24 hours?
be careful how much you poke him though, because I guarantee you at some point you're gonna annoy him. He's gonna go thunder and lightning, and then he's gonna make you get struck by lightning. Like,
I don't
Or
need
he'll
to
throw
make a
meatballs
thunderstorm
at you.
happen. Something will listen. As DM, I don't need to be obvious. I can be petty. Remember, who decides how much gold you find? The dice. Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can roll great on your investigation checks, but if there's no gold to find, then it doesn't matter.
It just magically disappeared.
There wasn't any to begin with. There's nothing there to find.
Grab some and grabs
I
the
would be
gold,
so
turns
mean.
to dust.
No, we're gonna see an entire
Anyway.
room full of treasure, and then it's all gonna disappear once we're able to actually get to it.
It was an illusion.
Exactly.
Oh, that's mean.
So, the other thing to point out, I'm going to start where you guys were in the story now, but as soon as this point is done, Bojangles owes Corriar a date because she saved his life, and now it's her birthday. So, I just want to point out, Amy's already turning red.
I can't tell. I can't see her camera.
Why?
Well, you
I
should.
don't know. It's only
fix your
hers.
stuff.
You know
Is
what?
it- You should
I'd
fix your
actually
stuff.
be a
That's my
pretty good
advantage.
wingman for Bojangles because I can make flowers blossom.
That's
Well, while this
adorable.
shit is starting, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle real quick because. Yeah,
And of course,
I need
because
to.
I am a bird, I am the best wingman.
Ha.
Amy was about as red as her hair.
Oh, hold on. I'm changing Kaiser's nickname.
Hey, no. I want to be sponsored. Oh, what the hell did you even change it to?
Best
Never mind,
wingman.
this is- Oh, alright, I'll accept it.
How about, can we change it to best winged bird?
Nah,
No.
because he is a winged man. Mothman. Anyway, so if I recall, Rorik essentially let himself get captured. Do the bandits think that you're a kid as well? I don't remember.
Yes. He had them. Okay, if I remember correctly, he had they actually believed he was a kid. He managed to break some out, and he had gotten back to his cage and bent the bars. He succeeded in all his strength checks or whatever. He has the bars bent
Oh, yeah.
back, so it looks like he never escaped. But all
Yeah,
the other
pretty
kids are missing from their cage because he managed to get them outside the wall. He threw them over the wall to back up.
Right, I remember.
Yeah.
I hate those kids.
When I was looking through these spells, by the way, the Mage Hand made me think we can make Bone Lee have so many more awesome actions.
Mm-hmm.
You're just accessorizing him.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Eventually,
Not a toy
we'll make
poodle!
it.
Oh
No, but
I
he can-
forgot. I was at.
Oh wait, I just thought of an opportunity I missed.
I was at a ticket, and this person had a giant, 2-foot decorative skull sitting outside their garage that was like a man cave, and I was gonna
Nice.
take a picture of it and send it and caption it Bone Lee's older cousin, and I forgot to take the picture.
Fail.
Actually, I was gonna capture it Bone Lee. I think I was gonna capture it Bone Lee's older gay cousin because it had flowers growing out of the top of it. So.
That takes care of that problem. Anyway. Everyone else is, hiding right now?
I'm kind of just outside of the place watching Rurik, trying to make sure I know what he's doing at all times.
Sarah,
Catch
what are you doing?
children as they fly out of the pen.
I'm hidden outside on the lookout for falling kids.
It's raining kids. Hallelujah.
Oh no!
Oh, they're on the ground.
That's
Oh,
not the
they're
right
dead.
thing to say, Steven.
No, bad.
Bad Steven, where's the spray bottle?
I want to make a Bill Cosby joke.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Moving on.
moving on. Rorik, what do you want to do?
I guess kind of scope around, see
Sorry, there was a fly.
if there's anybody nearby yet.
You want to see if there's any guys nearby the cage again?
Yeah, because I'm back in the cage currently.
Right. Hold on.
Because they gotta come by at some point.
Yeah.
If you die and get cremated, you can be put into an hourglass to still be included in family game night.
Sir?
I like it.
I'm just gonna do that for now. There we go. You just mute that.
I had the power to unmute myself, bitch.
So the bandits are kind of going cage to cage that you kind of already broke open, trying to figure out how the bars got bent.
I'm running downstairs to get a drink quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. As they get to your cage, they kind of take a closer look at you.
Go.
Hold on.
Let's say, how good was your disguise again?
I don't think he had a disguise.
Yeah, he's disguised as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he disguised himself.
Oh yeah.
What did you roll? Do you remember?
I
'Cause he has to
I think-
beat that
I think
in
it was
perception.
decent, but I can't remember what it actually was.
I didn't write it in my notes. I'm just gonna roll with this. I'm gonna do a new roll with disadvantage. Say, look. They stop. They look at the cage and it's like, all right, the baby's still here. Where else?
Go.
The other one just kind of looks at his friend, or at the other bandit, and smacks him. It's like, where else would he go, you idiot? Come on, we have stuff to do before the boss gets back. And kind of run off to go find the missing kids.
They suck at their job.
Let's see. I want to try to bring one over to me, like, alone.
Oh god.
But I don't want to have it be known that I'm not an infant, if you know what I mean.
Cry.
Wah.
Wow!
Are you Wario?
Luigi.
Or no, Waluigi.
Yeah. I guess roll a performance check.
Oh no.
If this doesn't pass, I will cry.
He's trying to do that.
Oh, it fell.
Where did my Twizzlers go? Oh, they're there.
Logo, can you bring in the tea, please?
It came
Yeah.
out to 9.
Oh my. Mally, please move.
Wow!
Ow.
Luigi. I
Are
mean,
you okay?
I just ran into the tricycle.
Jesus.
Okay. So, both of them come over. The one guy's like, "Shut up, you dumb baby!" They both kind of go run away again. They go back over to searching.
Wow.
Julian looks sad.
I mean, I'd be sad as well.
Okay.
Trying to think of a way I could do this.
What do you think of?
Oh.
What do you want to do?
Well, I want to try and get one of them alone over to me.
Okay. So as he's trying to figure out a way to do that, you guys kind of hear a baby cry. A Rourke baby cry, if you will.
Are you sure? I thought I heard Waluigi.
That guy's parenting skills kick in.
Oh no.
I must
Oh,
breastfeed this child.
And I'm just like, Becca, no, wait. It's Rurik. It's Rurik. Just calm down. Becca starts lactating.
Oh, please never talk again.
I've got an idea.
Oh
That's
no.
never good.
Great,
Alright.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay.
So there's only 2 guards, right?
So far.
Well, from what I can tell. So I'm gonna use Shrill Whistle on one of them. So the way
Okay.
this works is basically I place my hand to my lips, blowing through them in a terrible note. All creatures of my choosing within the range must make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take 1d8 thunder damage and are deafened until the end of their next turn. The whistle is audible up to 500 feet away, even at adverse conditions. Now, before I actually do this, would it give away my location? I feel like it wouldn't, being as it would be so loud it deafens, but I don't know.
Well, it only deafens the targets.
Well, yeah, but that's the point. Only
They're
the
the only
target
ones who
hears
care.
it.
So I'll say as long
Oh,
as
only the target hears it. Okay.
Yes.
as long as the target doesn't succeed in its, you said it's a Constitution.
Yes.
As long as the target doesn't succeed in Constitution, they won't know where you are because they'll be deafened.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Wah!
That's awful. Okay. Are you doing guard 1 or guard 2?
Ugh.
Guard 1.
Hold on. Okay. Oops. He critically failed his Constitution save.
His ears are now bleeding.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow!
You shrill whistle. The sound pierces the guard's ears to the degree. Roll your damage, and then roll a d4 bonus.
Oh no. I can roll both together. So the damage came out to 8.
Yep, roll a
the
d4.
D4 was a 3.
A 3. Okay, so 11 damage. Damn.
Yeah, I
And
was not
he's
expecting that.
damn. So yeah, he's deafened. And he's stunned for, we'll say, a turn.
Sorry, I was in the process of trying to avoid killing my sister's cat. Because he's
There's
a
an
dick.
intruder in the base.
Oh.
Okay then. So basically, because only he could hear it, as they were going like cage to cage and searching through stuff, the second guard just watches the first guard just kind of drop to his knees, clutching his ears, and blood leaking down past his hands.
Oh God.
The guard that's deafened, he can't hear anything now. He's in pain, and the second guard is basically just kind of like trying to drag him back to camp because he doesn't know what happened.
That's what happens when you force people to listen to Beyonce.
Understandable.
Shots fired.
Jesus.
Hello, 911. I'd like to report a murder. Jesus. So with that, Julian, you are now alone.
Oh, so they're just not in the base at all.
Basically, where the tents or where the cages are is section is a separate section of the bandit camp from the rest of the main.
That's when I was saying like there's an intruder in the base. I was trying to like attract the one that could hear me.
Well, next time don't make him go deaf.
No, I'm saying the other one is what I was trying to speak to. The one was made deaf. I'm trying to get the other one to come to me.
What?
Well, you kind of fucked that
Yeah,
up.
I'm kind of confused too.
It's a weird fetish.
You were doing.
I was deafening one, attracting the other.
You didn't specify that.
That's why I spoke after. I was trying to attract attention of the one that can hear.
So he's going,
You need to.
and then, come here, big boy.
I need you to give me more than just a sentence next time you're doing that. It's like
It's
Rory
like
says.
It's like whenever you distract the ugly hooker so you can get the good looking one.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
How often have you done this?
Never.
Oh,
Video games I've
Steven.
done it once or twice.
Steven, we know you distract the ugly one so you can get to me.
Yes.
Wow.
How else was I supposed to get you to play Factorio?
Oh, my.
Getting too old for this.
I'm scared. I want to go home.
So you were calling out
Are
from
you
your
at
cage that there's a intruder in the base.
No, I'm in hell.
Basically.
Roll deception is what I'm going to call that one.
If it'll stay on the fucking table. I got just.
I said no.
It's leaning too far one side. Okay, so I rolled a 17. Plus my 7. That's 24.
Oh shit, you're a bard. I forgot you have like a god tier stat for deception.
Oh.
Forgot about that. So you're a bard, you have god tier deception.
So the guard comes over, still kind of dragging the other guy who's still just in pain and deaf. Looks down at the kitchen and say, "How do you know there's an intruder?"
I cast suggestion.
Okay. I'm going to assume your target is guard 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this. It's like, oh look, the baby's talking.
Go ahead.
You desire to begin a revolution in the camp to free all the infants.
Hold on a second.
Using up all the spells at once.
Oh yeah, no, he's fucked. Like he's basically out of spells at this point.
Mm-hmm. But if it works,
I highly doubt you have like many more than like 4 spell slots.
I have 4 first level, 2 second.
The fuck? How the fuck do you have like as many spell slots as, like a dedicated caster? Like what the shit?
Bards, they are dedicated casters, really. It's just a specific type.
Yeah, I see more than like almost like a mix of a martial and a caster.
That's just because people abuse it. It's intended as a to use the music as spells and such.
So you're suggesting that you release
Basically,
the rest
I
of the
want him to convince others in the base to help him free all the infants. The reason
I'm
I'm
just
saying
thinking
it
of
that
this.
way is because if there is any others, I feel like they would try and stop him.
I feel like
Okay.
the song from Into the Spider-Verse is applicable here. Who in here trying to start a riot?
Who the hell put the muffins in the freezer? Is there supposed to be a saving throw on this one? I don't remember.
Okay, let's see. Use suggested course of activity. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On the failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability.
Okay. He failed his saving throw. That's all I'm gonna say. I did roll a 1. Failed his saving throw. He goes to start trying to convince some of the other guys that, to let the kids out that that's what they're supposed to be doing right now. You see him go from like area to area. It's like, what are you doing? Boss wants these kids out. Come on, we gotta get them lined up. We gotta get them moving. He just kind of keeps going cage to cage. While he does this, the whole kind of bandit camp's kind of in a tizzy. Does anyone outside the bandit camp want to do anything?
I feel like they just hear a bunch of ruckus happening.
I mean, I'm watching the entire thing, and I'm just...
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
corners.
Can I make my way
Corey.
towards the front gate? area and do a hide and wait for bandits to either come or go.
Do a hide.
Hide.
Do
I
a
was
hide.
thinking that too.
Gotta pull a sneaky on them.
All right. Roll a stealth.
Stealth check. Shit, gotta scroll down.
I feel like we did this before.
Okay, hold up. 15.
Okay, you succeed.
Yay.
And then you're gonna hide by the
I'm
front
gonna
gate.
hide. I got my crossbow. And I did not tell you guys what I did for my level up, but I took my roguish archetype is an assassin, so it basically makes my
Nice.
stabs extra stabby.
Ooh.
I have a blue cow.
I'm gonna kill people.
Oh,
I will be enchanting them to kill themselves.
that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to know my children better.
Out of all of us, Kaiser is the most deadly, but he's also the most fatherly.
Oh, just wait till my children grow up. They're gonna be monsters.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm just
that guy's
true
also a
chaotic
daddy.
neutral at this point.
Different kind of daddy, Buckeye. Different kind of daddy. Putting a lid on these. Getting sick. Eating too many of them.
Jeez.
They're really good. Okay, so Sarah's hidden up near the front gate. Amy, are you just kind of hanging out with Corey, with the children, and
Yes, I'm hanging out with Corriar.
It's fun.
okay, anyone else want to do anything while we wait?
I'm not gonna hide, but I am gonna be like
I thought you already
at
were.
the entrance, just watching what's going on,
Still kinda
and
watching
seeing if
from,
there's
like, the-
anything I can do about it.
Okay.
I'm
Just
petting
trying to
my
mop up his
my babies.
lactation.
What did you say, Josh?
I said that guy's trying to like mop up his lactating.
That's an image I never want you to paint again. Never again.
Well, it's even worse because you know his nipples are pierced.
Okay, Julian, what do you want to do? The camp's in a full tizzy.
Well,
You've got 2 spells.
does it look like they're around where I am towards the exit of the camp?
No. The from where you are, your cage positioned, it's a straight shot to the exit, and it's clear.
I just got a mental image. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to open my cage again and waddle out.
Going.
I love that you're still waddling.
I got a mental image of
Well,
while the camp is. I got this mental image of like while the camp is freaking out, sending Bone Lee to run down and go flying through the camp, yelling, "The British are coming! The British are coming!"
Jeez. But my thought is, if one of the other bandits see me, they're more likely to think I'm actually one of the infants and I just got out of line. So it's safer bet for me to do that than to actually walk out.
Listen, I'm not questioning whether you waddle or not. I'm just wondering where the fuck you're waddling to.
To out of the camp. I'm leaving. Fuck this.
Full of strength. Bars again.
What was
He's
that?
trying to get back to Daddy
Strength.
Buckeye.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That comes out to 11.
With your strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Dice, tell me how nice am I gonna be. Okay. So after some prying and trying, you manage to just get the bars wide enough that you can kind of shimmy sideways out.
Yay! And then just start waddling out.
Okay.
Go.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Stealth check on the waddle. That comes to 15.
All right, you succeed in waddling out the front gate. So Sarah and Cameron, you guys see the front gate open. Then you see a baby waddling out of the front gate.
We saw him go in, so we know what a Rurik
we
looks
know
like.
what's going on.
Yeah.
I look around to try and figure out where they're at to waddle to them.
Well, he's not hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you see
I'm
him
just
right
at
away.
the entrance.
Just hanging out. Having a good time.
All right, where's my
So-
clothes?
That guy probably has them
Which way?
over there.
I walk over to get my stuff. Hey, big guy!
He's like sitting there. He's got your shirt and stuff, and he's like playing with it like a doll.
Hey, big guy.
Oh, hey.
I'm back.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
my stuff,
follow them
please.
back stealthily.
Okay.
That guy's definitely thinking about it. But he's got to go to work.
But I need it.
Such a nice day out.
And it
There
will
could
be a
be-
nice day, as my druidic predictions have predicted.
I give him his stuff.
No, I was gonna say that
It
guy.
starts getting cloudy.
Don't give it back.
Just chucks it.
Throws it back into the camp.
Jeez. But with my stuff back on, I climb back in the pouch. All right, we need to keep an eye out for when the
Oh.
children are out of the camp.
You didn't bring them with you?
Just let it happen.
Are you gonna explain what happened, or am I?
I mean,
We're the only
hold
two
on.
that knows what happened in there.
I got all the children I care about right here.
Cameron,
Yeah.
Julian, can you both do me an intelligence check, please?
Uh, this is my
Saucy.
worst one. Why intelligence?
14.
Roll
Oh,
the
it's a
intelligence.
16. Woo.
It's
It's a 17 with my -1.
The order
What's
was
your
to get the
minus
kids
one?
out of the cage, not to bring them out of the camp.
I
kids
was
are
saying
not the
about
center of the
releasing
camp.
them.
With that, he didn't take the instructions on, because I misunderstood. The children are at the center of the camp now, not at the wall, not at the wall's outer edge.
I mean, at least they're gathered in one point.
Now I say we just have Becca go and smash all their heads against a rock.
You mean the bandits, not the kids, right?
Yes.
Right, who knows Fireball?
Sure.
I mean, if you wanted to get the kids, I mean, I don't care. I'm indifferent.
I think
Big
I
guy.
technically know something with fire.
What's up?
Hold on, let me see.
You ready for some fun?
Oh my.
God, no.
Always.
I cast
Okay.
enlarge.
Oh no!
Dude.
Everyone kind of watches as Becca, while wearing Rorik, both double from their current size to the next, like in double in size.
No, they're 8 times as heavy.
So Rorik looks about the same size, if not a bit taller than your average person, but he's still
He's
basically
almost
a dwarf.
as tall as me.
But he's still a dwarf when comparison to the 15-foot monster that is Becca.
15 and a half.
I think that makes much of a difference at that point.
Like, I have 10.5 inches. Listen, the lady said stop at 7.
I mean, 6 inches makes
Now-
a huge difference.
Real quick, before we charge.
We only have a minute.
Charging.
Well, this is
Of
like
course we're charging.
this is an instantaneous
I
thing.
know.
Or I guess rather, as we're charging in, I wish to cast Dissonant Whispers on the actual enemies to try and drive them away from the infants.
From the children.
Yes.
I'm gonna kick the wall in.
So what it does, it basically gives them a terrible pain. Only the creatures of my choice can hear it.
Right.
On a failed Wisdom saving throw, it takes 3d. They take 3d6 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows, away from you.
Oh my. Okay.
They won't move
Is
into
there a
dangerous
limit?
places, of course.
Is there a limit to how many you can hit with that at once?
How many? No. The range is 60 feet, though, which is why I said as we're charging in, I wish to use it.
Okay. Okay.
By the way, before we go charging in, can I cast a cantrip?
Okay.
I'd like to cast Cheerful Song. You sing a happy little tune, bolstering the spirits of up to 3 friendly creatures within range. Affected creatures gain 1 temporary hit point and can add a +1 bonus to their first attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made before the start of your next turn. The temporary hit point lasts till the end of combat.
What was the bonus roll thing?
You guys get 1 temporary. I'm gonna cast it on you, that guy, and I'm not sure the other one yet. You guys both get a temporary. You all get a temporary, 1 temporary hit point, and then you get a +1 bonus to your first attack roll, first saving throw, or first ability check.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna cast it on. Let me think. I'm gonna cast it obviously on you and on Rurik and Beckai. And who's most likely to be close or targeted?
I was gonna say,
I'm at the
Sarah's like right at the door
I'm-
too.
I'm at the door, but I'm hidden.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
cast.
one of those two.
I don't have to actually because you just have to be able to hear it, and you're close enough to be able to hear it. So I'm actually gonna cast it on you because it'll increase your roll for your sneak attack, your first sneak attack that you do. So
Okay.
What song are you singing?
Whatever it is, just picture Bonely kind
Roar
of happily
by
bobbing
Katy
like
Perry.
this, just a little singing along.
Sweet
Only
Caroline.
No.
It came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh, no.
Yes, that's what it is.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I sing that, and it buffs you guys, and then you guys go crashing through the wall.
Well, I'd like to rage as I do it too.
Okay.
We're just using every single buff that we can possibly
So-
use on this round.
As
This-
the jaunty
Oh,
tune
God.
plays, the bobbing of Bonely's head back and forth as he sings off key the same song that Clarence is singing, drives Becca to find that she's in a rage.
Ah.
And,
As
great.
I
Now,
charge forward, my eyes glow, and there's like an aura off of me, and you guys can see 3 figures floating around me.
Huh?
What?
You
Need
all
an
see 3
explanation.
figures.
3
As
figures.
Becca rages. 3 figures are almost like an aura just floating right by him.
I feel like this is something that Logan and Josh have already talked about, because Logan went
And
with
I'm gonna
it.
smash through that fucking wall.
Just for the sake of argument, roll me a strength check.
Cool. I have advantage because I'm raging.
You
I
also
know.
get a plus. You also get a +1 from on your first throw, your first roll from the buff that I gave you.
And I get a
Also,
plus
you
2.
get advantage on strength from the enlarge.
Oh, God. Like I said, just for the sake of
Advantages do not stack.
Oh, that's great.
Then he rolls a 1.
Okay, so
oh my.
hang on.
Please tell me it's not a 1.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
So, it's not a nat either. Okay, so 15, 18,
Yeah.
21, 23.
Oh my God.
The wall is gone.
So
The poor wall.
As
Its
they get-
asshole stood no
as they get to the
chance.
song, the part of the song where they go, they hit that. I came in like a wrecking ball. You just see Becca just with a foot. Oh! chunks
Yeah.
of wall goes splintering in and just gone.
Magically doesn't hit any of the children.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you killed
That
the
guy,
children.
he's
Good
still
job.
lactating at this point.
But like I was saying, as this is all happening,
It's glowing now.
I'm using that dissonant whispers. I'm mostly focusing on making sure that all the ones near the children are getting hit with the dissonant whispers.
Okay. There are 6 of them near the children.
Like, if it reaches others, it's fine, but those are the ones I'm making sure hits.
From
Question.
where you are, you can hit all the bandits.
Oh,
And,
then I'm doing
Can
it.
I just take my great axe and like swipe across at them?
let's do Julian thing first.
Okay.
That's probably for the
All right, so Julian, what are you doing again?
The dissonant whispers.
Okay, well, what do I need to do for the bandits? Do they roll a save?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta fucking roll all day long.
You could just do it on Dice Maiden.
I could, but this is more fun. Because you don't know how many I'm actually rolling for. I could already be done. Or I could be nowhere close to done.
Phrasing.
Okay.
What are they
so-
watching? Jesus.
All about 3 of the bandits are all failed their wisdom save.
How many is that? Because I have to roll damage.
13.
They all failed.
So it's
There-
13.
No, 10 of the 13 failed.
Oh,
There are 13 total.
Okay, so
Almost
I rolled 10 times. But just to make this clear, it's 3d6 psychic damage.
holy!
God.
God.
Nice.
Logo.
Yes.
So let me get this right. So let me get this straight. A 15-foot tall,
15 and a half.
15 and a half foot tall absolute unit of a man just came crashing through a wall, wearing the equivalent of a dwarf human on him that is playing a tune that is just causing all of them to take a shit ton of damage.
While I'm glowing.
Yeah.
And lactating.
He's not lactating.
Okay, so
Well, now he is.
He is though, and
He's-
it's glowing apparently.
No, he's rolled the equivalent of the one-sided die known as the I am the DM fuck you.
okay, so first of all, first roll obviously gets the buff from Steven.
Yes.
Right.
I rolled 9, so that brings it to 10.
Dead. That was
You killed all of
Dead.
them. Fucking hell, man.
well. That was
So
when he
there's
hit
3
Julian
left?
with the whistle.
That
No,
one I
that's the
actually
first one.
rolled as 10.
Oh, that's the first one. Okay.
Yeah, he's got to do it
Okay.
10 times.
So that's 2
You
10s
can't
so
just
far.
roll once and apply it to all of them.
No.
What fun would that be?
What the f- I
Moving
rolled-
this along. That's what that.
I just rolled 11.
If you don't get a 12 next, I'll be very upset.
God,
I
I'm
rolled
still
a
covered.
7.
Oh damn.
Oh,
I'm upset.
I'm still
that's from
covered. in-
3d6s?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, Avatrol, and that would be about like
I rolled
9
another
or
10.
10, somewhere on there.
I think that was 5 so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got 3 10s and 11 and a 7.
That is another 10.
4 10s and 11 and a 7.
That's a 12.
There we go.
That's 3 more, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
18.
Almost 17.
Damn.
Jesus.
That's 8.
I'm writing these down, by the way, for you guys.
That one is 13. And then
That's
it's
9.
1 more.
Yes.
Okay, there's what I was expecting. There's a 4.
Okay. Do you want all the numbers, Logan? I wrote them all down.
Nope, I got it. Thank you though.
Okay. Does anybody want to hear the summary of that?
For shits
You're
and giggles,
calculating
yes.
mean median mode?
So for Amy, since you said yes, I'll list it off. He got 4 10s, an 11,
Oh.
a 7, a 12, a 17, a 13, and a 4.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
That's shit
That's
ton
good
damage.
shit.
Okay,
So how many are dead?
just one. The rest are severely injured.
Let's see. Just double checking things here.
Becca, you are
Okay.
able to hit this. You're able to hit the 3 that succeeded in their save because they were more
Nice.
distracted with you and your. So go ahead and roll to hit your.
Ooh. Do I need to do the math? I rolled a 19.
No, they're bandits. You don't need to.
15 damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll 3 times?
No, I'm just gonna treat it like you did a sideways swing, and that's what you did to all 3 of them.
It's either be really good or really bad.
You literally sliced all 3 of them in half.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is with him and like slicing things in half, like literally? Because I think at one time he sliced someone down like a long ways. Yeah.
That was my banana split.
Yeah. Iconic.
So did we just wipe out the entire clan, or is there still any living?
They're
Well,
injured.
they're still
I
living,
thought-
they're just injured.
I'm waiting for any of them to try to run away and run out the door, and I'm gonna snipe them.
Oh my god, we got a clean up crew.
Sarah,
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
you guys watch after between the 2 attacks. Once the bodies kind of fall, you see 4 of the bandits kind of recuperate and run. Like they are gone. They're trying to get out of the camp.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna do
Alright.
it.
You can only shoot at 1.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
You get a +1. Don't forget. You get a +1 to your roll to hit.
Okay. Hold, shush. Am I roll to hit?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on your roll to
Okay,
hit.
that's a total of 19 to hit.
You hit.
Yay. And I get sneak attack?
I guess.
Yay.
I mean, I don't think they're going to notice the cat if they're just running away from whatever the hell just happened in there.
Okay. As part of my assassin thing, any hit I score against a creature as a surprise is automatically a critical hit.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Entangle on the ones that are running away.
Okay.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature
And
in
where
the
are you
area
placing
when you what?
Where are you placing it?
I'm placing it as close to ones that are running away as possible.
Okay.
So, like, right at their feet.
So like right at the entrance.
So it's
Yeah.
a total of 13 damage to that guy.
And then a creature in
He dead.
Yay.
When you shoot him, the bolt just kind of, as he's running past you in a panic, you take aim and fire at him, and just your bolt goes straight through his head.
Perfect.
The bolt flies through and is gone, and by the time
It just keeps going?
Yeah.
Perfect.
it lands in the wall, it's fine. But by the time the arrow's hitting the wall, his body's already hitting the ground.
Real quick, I'm gonna say I'm assuming that by the time it gets back to us, it's probably been a minute. At which case, then large does turn off.
Yeah.
I
there's
can't
3.
attack again as a bonus action yet.
Nope. So the other 3 bandits are entangled right now. Because of Cameron.
I was gonna say a creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. And a creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away. It lasts for concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, no, they failed. Like
Alright.
Kitty.
No survivors.
Yeah.
We're very tidy.
I mean, they're not dead yet. They're just stopped.
Yet.
They're stopped. I'm shooting
Guys.
again.
Kaiser, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Oh boy, that's a good question.
I'm sure your spiders are
Like-
hungry.
Yeah, they probably are, to be honest. And my snake, it was just born. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go feed my children, to be honest. I'm gonna terrify those children. I don't care.
Them kids.
My children need to eat.
I mean, to be fair, we saved them.
Just covered in blood. You're safe now, kids.
You have been
No,
rescued.
no. As you're shrinking, you're this gigantic figure, and you shrink down. You're covered in blood, and you're safe now.
Oh yeah, no, I like to imagine that like that happens, and then I just walk up from behind them and just open my cloak, and 100-something spiders come out to feast.
Oh god.
These kids are gonna turn out fine.
Can somebody kill the people that I'm entangling?
I would
No.
like to. I'm waiting for my turn again. Relax.
Alright, so
Look, there's some fine corpses over here. I gotta feed the children.
2, 4, 5.
Hashtag Beckeye lactates.
Yeah. That took you a while.
Never
Yeah.
again.
I saw that.
I
I
just
just
saw
looked.
that.
Oh.
Canon.
So,
Oh.
oh, 1 second, I gotta do this.
It gets worse when I cry.
The, there are 3 bandits entangled, and the other 5, they throw down like their weapons and everything, and they surrender. The 3 that are entangled don't see that, so
Even better.
1 broke loose, 1 did not. Alright, so 1 broke loose out of the entanglement, but the other 2 are still entangled.
I'm gonna shoot at the one running away.
The one that got entangled again?
Yeah.
Alright, take aim.
Yay. Ow, do I still get sneak attack?
I'm gonna say no.
Question: are the guys that surrendered, are they trying to yell to the others that they surrendered so that they let go their weapon?
No, they're too busy cowering at the monstrosity that is.
Oh,
Red
damn.
Giant
You're
and
safe now.
Damn. If you wonder why, if they were gonna try and yell to the others, I was gonna cast silence so they couldn't hear it.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
We are so fucking brutal.
Are we the bad guys?
I feel like wherever Corriar and like other
it's not
things
damage
are, they just
on the
turn
runner.
the kids away.
Doing?
There are at least a few war crimes going on.
It was
right
an
now,
18
so-
to hit and 10 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, Logan, what's Bojangles doing?
Bojangles is basically just like, because yeah, he was helping Corriar with the other kids. He's just kind of like covering
Babysitting the
eyes.
kids. Corriar's babysitting Bo.
Yeah, Bojangles is like doing sock puppets and just doing everything he can.
He's a
if you
freaking
look, y'all-
daycare.
And if you look, y'all, the friendly heroes are gonna save your friend. Don't worry, kids. That's just the heroes having fun.
I feel like Corriar is just like casually just like watching from wherever she is, and then the minute she like sees it all happen, she just like slowly turns like all the kids like away so they don't see it. It's like we are not looking that way anymore.
I just imagine that while this is all happening, Bo's over there setting up a picnic.
Doing everything he can to keep
Yeah.
these kids already saved distracted from the horror that you were inflicting on the other children.
Just wait till the kids mingle.
I mean, to be fair,
They're
2
gonna be
got
like, you're not
thrown.
gonna believe this shit.
So,
Only one of these children are gonna have like almost no trauma.
you're gonna be some spicy children.
Spicy memories.
I like how we spent an entire session of Julian secretly breaking kids out, and then the next session is just to commit every war crime you possibly can in the shortest amount of time.
I was
It's not
given
a-
I was given my
Technically-
abilities.
It's not a war crime if there's nobody to report you.
Right.
That is true.
Technically, I didn't commit a war crime. I just trapped them so somebody else could.
Committing war crimes. Fuck it.
I didn't
You're
run
still
those,
an
man. I
accomplice,
just
so.
helped.
You're guilty by association.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
I'm fine with
outside the
that.
gate. I don't know that they surrendered.
They're running away.
God.
Cowards.
Attacking
we-
people
we've-
running away is a war crime.
I'm
We've shot at
They're
people
cowards
running
and they
away
should
before.
die for it.
Russian
You're
stealth.
monsters.
This session's gonna run late, just so everyone's aware, because we have
Yeah.
work to do tonight. So,
Oh god.
We are monsters.
All I
I'm
have-
just now realizing that.
All I have
There's
to
still
Why
say
is
two.
living for this?
is Russian stealth.
No.
so, alright, the other two that were entangled also surrender after watching the first guy that escaped get shot. The one that you did the 17 damage to, Julian, he just keeled over from just kind of trying to hold on. And I didn't feel like keeping him alive any longer, honestly.
The god of the universe decided he should just die.
God said nope.
What if you wanted to live, but God said, nah.
This does put a smile on my face.
Okay, so by the way, I'm sitting here reading through my second level healing slots, through my
Oh,
second level
God.
spell slots, and this one healing spell is actually dumb.
What is
What is
it?
it?
Prayer of Healing. Up to 6
Oh, yeah.
creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
And my modifier is a +6.
Yep.
Nice.
So even if I min-roll and roll a 1 on both rolls for the 2d8, every single person that I heal, which is 6 people, so I can literally heal practically the entire party with one spell. At a minimum, you guys would all get 8 health back.
What I'm
Which is
hearing
equivalent to a high roll on a low grade health potion.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is if you roll like perfect, you're easily
Yeah, if I roll
completely healing me.
if I roll perfect, if I roll 8s on both of my 2d8s along with my modifier, everybody will get healed for 22 health.
That's my maximum hit points.
So, hey guys.
That's over my
That's
max.
about half mine.
Hey guys.
But
What are we doing with the other bandits?
Does anyone have rope?
Bonfire.
I have my whip.
Wait, I think I
Yeah,
that'll
actually have rope in my.
I was gonna say I think I've got rope too.
I actually could have bought rope like one of the previous sessions, but I was like, nah.
I got
Too
a blanket.
expensive.
Maybe that was someone else then.
Technically,
Here-
at
here-
this point,
wait,
we should tie them up and take them to the guards.
guys, we're in the middle of a bandit camp. I guarantee there's rope around here somewhere.
No, guys,
All
listen.
That, or we could stick them all in a cage and have Becca carry the cage.
Okay.
No, listen.
I agree with that
I
plan.
understand that they surrendered,
Hold the cage.
but they also are trafficking children.
Yeah,
So
we
I
could-
don't think they need
Hey.
a trial.
That and I don't know if we want them telling just
What we did.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, if we make ourselves judge, jury, and executioners, we're just saving taxpayer dollars.
That's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair, yeah.
We're just thinking about the taxpayer.
So you're saying that we should feed the bandits all to my children?
Listen,
Alive, yes.
So,
Wait, hold on.
Bojangles
Logan.
chimes in. Y'all, yes, Cameron.
And they're all surrendered, right?
They've surrendered. Let me clarify.
Okay, so
If you guys execute so enemies that have surrendered, there will be consequences to your alignment.
that's not what I'm
I'm
doing.
okay with this.
I want to
I'm
search the
chaotic
dead
neutral.
bodies for any loot
Yeah.
or treasure or weapons that I can find.
Well, you're gonna have to get through my.
This is
spiders
justice.
Like
Just make them
I
strip
am-
down to their skivvies.
first.
What I'm gonna say here, Logan, is I think it fits perfectly with chaotic neutral. Because quite
Yes.
frankly,
Chaotic neutral is I do what I want to based off what's good for me.
exactly.
Yeah, no, killing
and
people
killing
who
them
have surrendered
all,
is evil.
This is good for my
Yeah,
conscience.
But wait, being as what we've done, killing them all is good
for you.
to keep them from telling what has happened. Therefore,
That-
it is good for me.
You're killing people that have surrendered.
You're
What-
about
I was
to
gonna
say
say
it.
they're not innocent.
Yeah, I know. I corrected myself. You're killing people that have surrendered. Your
Yes.
clerics, minimum, if your clerics allow it to happen, their deities are gonna have words with them, and that's not gonna be a good time.
I mean,
Oh,
No.
his
Make them
one
look
would
the
have
other
words
way.
with him. Mine, I don't know if he would care very much.
Your
don't think
deity
we
would have
should-
problems. Your deity is still a good deity.
Oh, my deity would have a shit ton of problems.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I was just clarifying mine wouldn't change.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Can you distract the
I'm gonna
clerics?
say I'm gonna say I don't think we should kill them. I think we should turn them over to the guards because regardless of what they say happened or not, we didn't kill anybody that was surrendered. We killed child traffickers. After they surrendered, we quit killing them. Technically, we did nothing wrong.
Can we take their tongues?
Agreed. No.
Take their willies.
They
Yes!
were fucking the kids.
Do you know that? They're selling
Yes!
them.
I know what the bandits have been doing.
I hate
How would
this.
you know? It's like you sound like your god.
just the way you said that. It's not like you're good.
Good.
So can I search the dead bodies?
If you want to touch my spiders, you can, because they're
I
kind of
was-
feasting right now.
I was gonna say you can search the clothes. The bodies are kind of disappearing.
And I
Okay,
I'll search the clothes then.
I'm just gonna stand with my crossbow and kind of babysit the two outside the gate that surrendered that were
I'm
caught
gonna-
in the tangle.
I'm gonna search the camp and see if I notice anything of value. And also, we should probably move to secure all the kids that those guys were supposed to be protecting.
Yeah,
or
That's
like
your problem. I got my own kids to worry about.
Corriar unofficially adopts all of them.
I say, I'm gonna-
Yeah, we could just have
No,
Corriar
actually-
and Bo deal with the kids.
yeah. Hey.
It's just kind of like,
Bro.
here, kids, hold on to this, and he just kind of makes like a little, like you see those daycare kid little hand.
The
things.
leashes.
Yeah, like not even a proper leash. It's just like little
Just a rope.
handles on a rope.
I know what you're
Like,
talking
hold
about.
on to the handle, kid.
I know what you're talking
Uncle
about.
Bo's gonna take you back to town.
What are they called? I know what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
fucking
what they're
know.
called.
A leash?
Kid leashes.
It's
I
not a
know.
leash. It's like
It's
a
not a
kid-
leash.
It's like a.
They
it's like
just
a
hold
safety
on to it.
line.
I always just call it a follow the leader rope because everybody
Yeah.
just walks in a line while holding the rope.
Julian, what do you
Oh.
want?
If you guys got this, I'm gonna take a rest.
DP.
That guy's gonna growl at the survivors.
I'm gonna. Can
They
I
cower.
Can I search the camp?
All right. You search the camp. Corey. As you guys are searching the camp and doing that kind of stuff, Rorik is sleeping in his harness. Just
Mm, chocolate.
If we get to the point where I complete either a short or long rest, let me know.
okay.
Well, short rest is an hour. Long rest is like 8 hours.
I know.
A short rest is 4 hours. It's half the time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anyway.
So, like I know like it takes a long time to rest. It's more of a if I get to that point.
Yeah. I will. All right. So as this is going on, who all wants to search?
I do.
I'm watching the survivors.
Okay. You
Yeah.
basically, Bojangles
I
brings
round
out
up
more
my-
rope and ties them
round
up
up my-
because they are actually bound, like rope handcuffs, and hands you the leads. Like, there you go, big guy. Now they can't go be running off and doing silly shit.
Yeah, I would have rounded up my pair and took them back inside with the other ones, so they're included in that too.
Okay. Bojangles goes over. Carlisle, can you hold the lead for the kids quick while I go look for something?
Yeah.
I'm going to accompany Bo.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let him get kidnapped again.
Please.
So, Sarah, you said you're following Bo?
Yeah, like not stealthily. It's just like, hey, let's buddy system, so nothing bad happens. Let's go.
Now they're both gonna get kidnapped.
So, anyone who wants to search, just roll a d20 for me.
I rolled a
18.
nat 20.
Are we adding
Also
anything?
rolled in that 20.
Are we adding anything?
No.
Am I
Yeah.
searching?
Do you want to?
I'm with Bo. What's Bo doing?
Bo searching for something.
For something specific?
No, just something shiny.
Alright, I'll search with him.
Okay.
What's an investigation?
Just tell me what you rolled. Just your flat numbers.
14.
14? Okay. Alright,
Eddie's looking for something for Corriar.
yes.
Was
So-
the nat 20 you roll, was that for Bo?
Yes. So, as Bo's so as you're looking, you find basically like a sack of gold. Steven?
By you? Okay, I was just saying you
You,
mean me.
Steven. Yeah.
Okay.
You find a sack of gold as well as the bandit leader's ledger. Like not only it's like all of his plans and where his camps are and everything.
Okay.
Ooh.
How much gold is there?
20 gold.
Okay.
What do I find?
What'd you roll?
18.
18. You find when searching through the buys and everything a collection of a total of 12 gold pieces.
Okay.
There, you went searching with Bojangles. As he was kind of hunting through, like you guys just kind of went into like a tent. He's like, "Oh, look at this!" And he picks up what's basically just a very nice terracotta jar. He kind of looks at you. And goes, "Do you think Carlu's gonna like this?"
Oh!
You see like a little paintings on it.
Absolutely.
You see him
I
just
love
look all
it.
Is there
happy.
anything in it?
I don't know. I don't hear
Drink it.
anything. I don't see anything.
Just some gray sand.
Oh no!
Yes, that's the perfect gift.
Nothing in here.
Jesus
Oh,
As you're searching through,
We've
and
gotta
he
wash
picks up
that out.
He kind of just looks and says, "Oh, look, there is something here." And he pulls out like a little satch and tosses it to you. And it is 7 gold coins.
7 gold?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This thing is dusty. So, with that, everyone kind of reconvenes. Bojangles is kind of hiding the vase.
Just out of earshot, we hear, Grandpa!
Among the bandits start crying.
Oh, God.
Do you think your grandma will be proud of what you're doing today?
The pouch of 7 gold coins was the only thing that she left behind.
Oh, God.
No,
What do you
bitch.
guys... You guys want to head back to camp now?
Back to camp or back to town?
Or back to town.
Let's
Yeah.
go back to town.
I'm asleep
Like
in
all-
the pouch.
Yeah, let's go
Pulling my
back.
bandits along. How many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4,
I believe it was 5.
5, 6. 6.
Oh.
I just want to
Nice.
mention we're probably still covered in blood.
Yeah.
You all
That's
are.
fine.
Rorik is oddly good at tying these people up in a line.
That Bojangles did that, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was good. Eric would have done much better. He knows the knot.
Probably.
Or you're just existing at the end of the line, just like holding it.
No, actually, he probably wouldn't do too well. There's a reason he wasn't a good slave trader.
That's why I'm the only slave you have left.
He started with like 20. The next day it was just you.
You're the weakest link that couldn't escape.
I was gonna say, none of them untied you.
Oh no!
No, I was untied. I was just like, where y'all going?
Sleepy.
No,
Go to
he
sleep now.
wasn't tied up. He was small enough that I just tossed him in the bag.
Wah.
Funny
So-
thing is, I'm bigger than you now, so you can't toss me in bags.
Bet.
All right, then moving on. So as you guys are kind of marching back to town, Bojangles is just making up a little chance to keep the kids moving and happy, and not thinking about the fact that they just watched humans become pulp. Heads exploding.
I'd like to acknowledge that we literally killed like 10 people in like a minute.
You guys literally just went through there, and then you wonder why the bandits surrender. For fuck's sake.
We also smashed like half the wall.
Honestly, with what we did, I feel like if somebody animated that, there would absolutely be like Doom Eternal music in the background.
Hank, you missed it. You missed the whole scene.
Oh, dang.
What?
Oh.
Did she miss the epic battle?
I think so.
It
You're
wasn't
gonna
even
have
an
to
epic
tune-
battle.
It wasn't even a battle.
It was a
You're
a
gonna have to tune
massacre.
into YouTube.
Okay, the
next
slaughter.
Oh,
Week.
Mm-hmm.
it's a 1 minute slaughter.
I just want to
Oh my
point out, literally our first session, we terrified a bandit camp into surrendering.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're getting good at our jobs of just being horrifying.
As you guys get back to town, Titan kind of meets you at the gate. Welcome back. He just
We
kind
got
of stops.
prisoners. I hand him the lead.
Titan kind of just absently hands it off to whatever guard's nearby. It's like, go do something with these. I don't know.
I growl at them one more time to assert dominance.
One of them pees their pants.
They're all just kind of just jerk back and try to, like a bunch of skitsy dogs. He kind of looks, he's like, what did you do?
I smashed the wall.
So I step forward and I give a quick explanation, not full detail, but a quick watered down explanation of what happened and why they're terrified.
So we sang Wrecking Ball and a whole bunch of people died.
So basically, I sang Wrecking Ball. That guy went crashing through the wall like a madman, and
As a giant.
and as a giant, because Rorik
Giant.
cast a spell on him that made him double in size for a short amount of time. So he went crashing through the wall when he was about 15 feet tall. Rorik is playing
15 and a
And a
half.
half.
15 and a half. Oh my god! Rorik is playing a jaunty solo that boiled the insides of like 8 people, and then right after that, Becca cut like 3 of them in half. A couple tried to run, and they got shot by falling water over here, and then the rest surrendered. It all happened in about a minute.
My nose is bleeding. So with that, yeah, I don't know what happened. So
He was
Titan-
looking at me.
I played my dissonant whispers.
I'm
So
glad
Titan-
that you omit the information that I fed the dead bandits to my pets.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Titan just kind of looks at you all and says, do me a favor.
What?
Never mention that to any government official. If anyone, if any of the King's Guard ask, don't tell them that.
What do
just
we tell them?
We'll just tell them we
Tell
dealt
them
with,
you
we
fought
dealt
the
with some
bandits
bandits.
when you
Yeah.
dealt with bandits when they surrendered. You brought them back to my custody. Omit any of the murder and the atrocities you did.
But they're child traffickers. Like, wouldn't we be revered as heroes?
In this
You're
town,
lucky we
yes.
brought back what we did.
Keep in mind, not everyone has a conventional mindset. Regardless, there are rules of engagement. And you violated all of them.
Excellent.
Geneva Convention,
I mean-
more like Geneva Suggestion.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Or if you tell the cops about it.
I'm still asleep, so obviously I have no idea that they even said anything.
So, once you got done and the kids are all handed over to... Yeah?
Question: Can I mess with Rorik a little bit?
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna have to bend a cantrip here, and so I gotta ask if you want it. So my spell that makes an object glow. Can we extend it to make a person glow just this once? Because I want to touch him while he's sleeping and make him glow. So when he wakes up, he's
You
just
want
like,
to
"What the
touch him
hell?"
while he's sleeping?
Just like poke him, and so he starts glowing. So whenever he wakes up, he's like, "The hell."
We'll say yeah. Yes.
Real quick,
I just
Logan,
reach over, I just
Yeah.
poke his
why
elbow,
is
and
there a tissue in your nose?
Yes, my
It's a
nose
nose
is bleeding.
tampon.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Nose
my nose-
bleed.
Yeah, my nose is bleeding. I said, oh
I
shit,
didn't
my nose
see
is
it.
bleeding. Oh, I
Why
didn't
didn't
show it
I
on
make
camera.
it? Said it.
something?
yeah. So, anyways,
I thought
so
my nose, like, it was running. I was like, what the hell?
She's
And then
too
I looked,
preoccupied with Belle.
So while
He's
Rorik
thinking,
is
"What is Bo
while
gonna give
Rorik
me?"
is snoring away, he's just sawing logs. I beckon to Becca. I say, "Hey, bend down here quick." So Becca drops down. He's like, "What?" I was like, "Watch." I say, "Watch this," and I
Watch
poke
that.
Rorik, and he starts glowing.
Only just kind of hovering over like your shoulders, like, told you it would work.
How does Becca respond to this development?
Like, I got a nightlight.
Oh my god! So as you guys get the kids handed over to like
By
the
the way, that cantrip lasts an hour.
oh god.
Nice.
So after you hand the kids over to like the townsfolk to be taken back to their parents, you see a magical puff come like an aura just snapped off of both Titan, off of Becca, and off of Bojangles all at once. Just like a purple.
What?
Neat.
Oh.
Boyfriend's not a bomb anymore.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
Did you just
fulfilled the
refer to him
contract.
as your boyfriend? I'm asking this in character, by the way.
Corriar, she's like, what? No, I never did. What? I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, as a guy who's a friend, obviously.
Bojangles comes to your rescue at that point. Carlilu, I knew it was your birthday, so I got you a present.
Oh!
He
I
hands
just
you.
narrow my eyes at her like, you lying son of a bitch.
So, he hands you this ornate terracotta vase.
Emma.
Still a little dusty inside.
You can see it's dusty. Do me a favor and roll a first a dexterity check.
By the way, happy birthday, Amy.
Thank
Yes.
you. I'm getting
Yeah, yeah.
harassed for it.
Yeah.
You said Dex?
Roll first. Yes, roll dexterity because he's kind of handing you the vase.
I got 10.
10.
10.
Okay, you take it, kind of just. You have it. You don't. You almost kind of lose it, but you keep a hand on it.
Alright.
And
You
the
really
first
wanted
thing
her to drop it.
I did. Now do me a favor. Roll a d6.
I'm scared.
D6.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Holy shit.
In the vase, you notice 6 round, almost medallions looking things in the terracotta pot. From what you can see, they're gold with a silver like claw holding a small chip of obsidian in it.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to do?
Try?
Maybe
Break
maybe you'd like to investigate the coins.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
I'm scared.
Investigation
I
check.
gotta check, yeah. See if I got anything for that. I got +2 for that.
Wow.
So 14, 16.
All right. You notice that all of those medallions can be they can actually be removed from the vase.
Okay. Well, she takes them out and just kind of like holds them in her hand, like in a spot where it's like bright enough that like she can see it, but like close enough to her that like the others couldn't see. Like just in case if anyone tries to steal these bitches, like fuck off,
AKA Kaiser.
So
Kaiser.
at that point, next roll a perception check.
Sure. That's +1. Shit. I got
Roll.
2, so that's a 3.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 11.
11. We're just gonna go off that then.
Okay. I was gonna say.
You notice after you got the coins out of the medallion, or the medallions out of the vase, you were teleported to your patron's realm.
Oh shit.
Poor Bojangles, he gives you a pot and you just vanish.
That's literally what happened, basically, for everyone else. Bojangles like, here you go! He hands her the vase, and then next thing you know, gone.
So how's Bojangles reacting to this? Is he like?
He's just got to stand there like, Carlu?
I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Where'd she go? So your patron looks and says, "You've apparently found a very valuable prize."
Apparently, can I go back?
Do you know what those are?
Not a clue. I got stuff to do now.
So, your patron kind of looks and he says, "Look closer at one of those medallions."
Okay. She does.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you get a closer look, you notice that when you look in more at the details, that obsidian chip is actually like the front profile of like carved as a skull.
Whoa.
And the silver clasp holding it are basically like silver fingers, almost like bones holding it in place.
Oh shit.
She says,
It
"These
was
are
Grandma."
It's blood money.
So your patron looks at you and says, "These are coins of the damned. They're artifacts from the Lord." What are you doing, Julian? You're very distracting, sir. Oh my God!
Don't worry about it.
Your damn incense.
Keep talking. Don't worry about me.
I just got distracted because you're like.
Now we are worried about you.
So anyway,
That's fair.
these are essentially, think of them like tokens from the god of the dead.
Oh.
He
How-
leaves them scattered across the world, and effectively, anytime you're supposed to be taken, you can instead pay him one of these coins, and he returns you back to this realm.
It definitely was. That
Jackson.
definitely was a death. Somebody's like cremation
Urn.
vase. Yeah.
So,
We're in freaking Percy Jackson territory.
ew. I don't like fucking Percy Jackson. That's just nasty.
I'm going to ignore that, considering my son is named in honor, because that was one of my favorite series when I was
I
growing
will say
up.
the books were
Sarah's
actually
too.
really decent.
I did not like the books in general.
By the way,
Alright.
speaking of like mythical like gods in general, my aunt and uncle, their kid that they just had, his name is Leonidas.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
I
That's
love that.
amazing. Our
Nice.
kid's name is Perseus, and our other kid's name is Guinevere.
Yep, his name is Leonidas. They call him Leo for short.
Oh, I love that.
Adorable.
So anyway, back to the. So your patron says, "Be careful with those. No one can take them from you, but you can give them away."
So, quick, dumbed down version, real quick, because I'm dumb.
The dumb version is
What?
these are 6. These are essentially, as long as you have a coin on your possession when you die, it acts like a self-activating resurrection scroll.
Treat it like
So
a
what I'm
totem.
hearing is
treat it
totem
like a-
of them dying.
Yes, that's what I say. Treat it like a totem
Like a
of
freeze
undying
of a
from
vibe.
Minecraft.
It's a respawn.
How much XP do you have when you revive from this?
You don't lose a.
It just
How-
basically treats you
it
like you didn't
negates-
die.
Yeah, it negates.
How many
the death.
was it?
6.
Oh.
You found 6. That's why I had you roll
Oh.
these things.
Oh.
Holy
I
shit.
can't promise that I'm going to always do that for somebody's birthday, but considering all the grief I put you through and having you murder
I was gonna say with my
With that
69
69
trauma.
So what I'm
Yeah.
hearing is that you can add even more trauma by having a scene where basically all of us are in imminent danger, and she has to choose one person to die.
That's fine.
I
That's
mean-
not difficult.
No, it-
She's not gonna get. No,
What?
Julian, she's not giving any of us coins.
No.
She's keeping them
Nobody.
all for herself.
Honestly, the only people she'd
Half
probably
for her,
revive.
half for Bo.
Honestly, the
That
only
too.
people she'd probably revive would probably be like Fall of Water. She'd probably revive Fall of Water, then maybe Clarence, and then the rest of you and obviously Bojangles. The rest of you she couldn't give a shit about.
She has the option, but she's like, yeah.
And I said maybe Clarence because I know she liked Clarence, but that was like 4 sessions ago. At this point, I have no clue.
It would be like rock, paper, scissors for everyone else. It's like, okay, a rock, paper, scissors, go.
Please,
I mean,
You
I
best.
freed a bunch of children.
If
Yeah,
we're,
you
if
also
we're
murdered
dead,
a
how do we
bunch of
play
people.
rock,
We
paper,
all
scissors?
did.
they were
Anyway.
child traffickers.
True.
Moving on. So with that, your patron says, "Spend them wisely," and she sends you right back. So when you get back, you're basically the coins aren't any longer in your hand; they're in your pouch. But you're still holding the base.
Where the hell did you just go?
Carlu, where'd you go?
Listen, man, weird shit happens. I don't know how else to explain it. Thank you, Bo. I'll give you something later.
Keep in mind, Bo literally just accidentally gave you a literal priceless artifact. 6 of them, to be exact.
Hold up, hold up.
And you don't have to tell a goddamn person if you don't want to.
She's gonna give him something later.
Or vice versa.
Juliet, I'm glad you were thinking what I was thinking.
I knew
my
someone
brain-
was gonna think about it the minute it came out of my
I
mouth.
already
Just, like,
said that,
threw it.
so
What the
I gotta
hell?
bounce.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
we'll
we
end
all
it
need.
here, so-
We're gonna call it here actually because it's 11:30.
all right,
So-
we're taking a long rest.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
back
go
at
back
the inn.
to. Yes.
One starts next session at inn. Full rest has been had.
Thanks said she
And
wanted to play the
cool.
Pornhub sound, but she's out of bits.
Aw.
Damn.
Alright,
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this right now. Some of the second level spells the cleric gets are actually dumb.
Alright, Cameron,
Well,
if you want to shout your stuff here real quick, I'm gonna get us ready for a raid onto the good old Dr.
Hi.
Foxmeat.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I have a channel on YouTube. I play video games, and you should go check it out. Check out all my stupidity, just like you see on here.
Check out Josh's stuff since he left already. If he takes commissions, go to what is it?
WyantProductions.com or Gary_Wyant_ on Instagram.
What the hell was that?
I hope that wasn't your kid falling out of bed.
I'll be right back.
It's a murder.
We're gonna get this wrapped up real quick. Alright, so with that all said, I'm gonna get the raid started here. Send you guys straight over to the wizard, of course.
Alright, bye guys.
Have fun. Good
Later.
night.
Yeah.
Have a good night. I'm gonna hop up to the